Welcome back to the Crochet Chronicles, my friends over at yarnspirations.com. I'm your host Mikey. Today I'm going to show you how to do a lazy purl. So I call it lazy purling because I don't purl as I'm doing the loom work, but I just loom as if I'm doing it normally, which I am. But what you can do, you can actually turn this into purling. So in the adult size there's an equal number of pegs, which are 36. So if I purl every other one, I can get all the way down to where the brim is starting. So what I'm about to show you may cause you to panic attack a little bit, but just bear with me. And what we want to do is that I want to release one of these at a time. I don't want to release more than one. So let's show you what I'm about to do. So before we begin the rib stitching, I want to show you the difference between this one and this one here. They're both wrapped differently in behind. Now when we've been doing this, we've been circling around the loom. So we've been circling in circles, so we go around and then etc. So that's creating what is called as a twist knit stitch. So we're coming around and then back around and then like this. So this one here, I did it incorrectly. So here, do you notice that the yarn comes up through the stitch, up and over, and then back over? That's incorrect, because if you remember is that when we went around underneath and around and back up. So if you look at this one here comes in, around, and back up and over. So here when we go to do the rib stitching, we have to maintain the same look, because if you do it like this hat is going to be completely the wrong size, because it's releasing extra yarn in order to create more of a gapping space. So let me show you how to be able to do the twisted knit stitch in ribbing with actually doing the purl concepts, so that you end up with these ridges on the other side. So prepare the hat so that the the interior comes right out like this. And what I'm going to do is that you only want to release one loop at a time. So you don't want to release a whole whack of them, because then it will be a problem. So let's just say I'm doing every other row. So this, we know this row is incorrect. Do you see the difference of the look? So I'm going to jump over, skip this one, and do this one. So let's just do a fresh one just to show you. So I'm going to release it off, and when I do that I'm just going to pull on the strands, and I'm going to lead myself back to close to where the brim is. So I want to stop at pretty much the same spot. So I'm just going to work my way through and just pull on the strands, and it's only going to undo this particular loop because all the rest of the loops are still attached. So when I get close to the brim, I want to stop roughly at the same spot where the other ones are here. So this mistake road that I'm showing you wasn't intentional for the video. It's just because I made a mistake and I wanted to show you. So now I want to keep this last loop, so just be gentle about it and turn it so that it's in a position for you to be able to crochet. So using a 6.5 millimeter size K, the size of the loop is dictated by the loom itself. So even if you had a little bit of a smaller hook, it probably wouldn't matter so much. So your goal is that you're going to put the first loop on. You can just insert your hook and then begin your journey. So what you want to do is you want to make your way back to the top to this peg. So you're going to insert, and everything has been double stranded, so there's 2 strands equals 1 crossing. So I want to pull that through. So just pull it through, and this is the hang up. Now originally when I did the first one here, all I went and I grabbed the next one and I just pulled through, and it's like chain work, but it's incorrect because we've done the twisted knit stitch in this thing with the e-wrapping. So what you have to do is just hold this and put the hook in the opposite side and then turn. That gives it the that gives it the twist that you need. Grab the next one, pull through, hold it, take the hook out, come in from the other side, and then twist. And come up and grab the next one. So pull through, pinch and hold, come to the other side, and turn. So I want to do this all the way up to the very top, including the very last one, to put it back onto the loom, and then I can move on and work my journey around the rest of it. So this is creating the rib stitching on this side, but also on the other side. So you want to make sure you get that twist in there. I find purling such a big deal on these things that I prefer to do this. It feels like it takes a lot longer, but I feel the aggravation of purling on a round loom isn't worth it for me. So this is a great way to do it, and you can do all of your purling at one time all the way throughout the project in one good sweep. So I'm coming to the very last one. Okay, so the last one's up, and I still want to twist that one, so don't put it onto the loom yet. So twist it and then lay it over top of the loom and put that back on into position like that. So now this one has been completely redone all the way to the top, and so if you look at it from this side, see, you have the ribbing taking effect. So this would be how you would do your ribbing. If you are interested in that, you can do them in sets of 2. You could as long as it's an even number, because there's an even number of pegs. So good luck with that, and we hope you enjoy.